All right, wanted to do these videos. I got so many games, so I'm trying to go ahead and start, doing these with pickups pretty much. So in this video, it's going to be a few games. It's going to be mostly PS5 games. It's going to be PS4 and Nintendo Switch as well. And I may add something else to it as well. The first game. This is a Switch game. This is a game I kind of eyeballed for a little while. Wait till it got a pretty good price. It got pretty cheap, and I hear it been scooped it up. That game is Dragon Quest Treasures. Dragon Quest Treasures is a Dragon Quest game that deals with some of the characters from a previous Dragon Quest game, which is Dragon Quest 11. You may know these characters. So pretty much in this game, so to read the back, head to Draconia, where the free-spirited hunt treasure never ends. Two sibling treasure hunting dream becoming reality as they are whisked away to the magical and mysterious realm of Draconia. Erica and Mia, along with their cute companions, Pursola and Porcus, team up in a menagerie of monsters and track down and tantalizing treasures. So if you know Dragon Quest 11, you know about these characters, Erica and Mia. In this game, it's a very ravishing riches awaits. Locate loot with your monster's unique abilities and fend off attacking monsters of rival treasure hunters. So this is not directly with the game far as story. It's like a little side story that has some of the characters from other games, pretty much like a spin-off game with these characters in this game. It's almost like a starter for RPGs. Somebody can start off with. It's kind of more simplified than the other Dragon Quest games, but it has everything pretty much that you can do. So in this game, you're treasure hunters and you're looking for treasures. And in this game, you deal with it's about dealing with combat and finding treasures, and also you can recruit monsters who can assist you in locating these treasures. So pretty much you can use them far as you can ride them far as they certain monsters have certain attributes far as climbing or just moving along or certain things like that. It's a great game for that. Also, you can look through the monster eyes, and they can kind of give you a hint where the treasure is located. Pretty much, you're looking for these treasures, digging them up. You're also locating monsters. Also, at your base, you can send out monsters to get stuff as well, and they'll get it on their own. So, in this game, if you're a Dragon Quest fan, you'll love this game. It's a little bit more simplified. So it's a beginning RPG if you want somebody who's if you just want to try it out, never really play RPGs and you wanted to try it out. So this is a game to pick up. So Dragon Quest Treasure, got it for a pretty good price. I think it was only like $20, something like that. So I picked it up. All right, next game is a PS4 game. This game, I seen it and it was pretty cheap. I think it wasn't even $20. It was less than that. This game is Garfield Lasagna Party. Pretty much, I always remember Garfield, the cartoon. It's an older cartoon. If you around my age or older, you'll know. Garfield Lasagna Party is similar to the Mario Party game. Not as in depth as those games, but it plays like those game. So I liked it because it's PS5 upgrade available. And it's like those Mario Party games. I used to have a lot of fun with those Mario Party games on the 64. I used to play it at a friend's house. He had a 64, and we used to play Mario Party games all the time. They're fun. It's like a board game that you roll the dice and you move along. And once everybody goes their turn, they have these party games that you play. So let's look at the back of it. 32 different mini games, up to 4 players. So it has all these like mini games, as you can see. A bunch of mini games that you play, and you just play those games, and you play these board games, and at the end, whoever makes it to the end, I think, wins pretty much. But I don't know about this game, but I know the Mario Party games are like that. Pretty much is just a clone of those games. Like I said before, 32 different mini games up to 4 players. Only thing about this game, the downfall of this game, is that um, it doesn't have that many different boards. Has like how Mario has boards that you can play the board game on. It's only like one board. You only have 4 characters. That's another downfall for about it. But let's look into it. This one's open already, so that kind of gives you just a look at it. So if you're in those Mario Party games, you can pick this up. Not as to the extent of Mario Party, but if you like Garfield or Mario's Party games, you can pick this up as well. All right. Next game is a PS4 game that I had my eye on for a little while. I always was interested in it, and I just happened to see it was for a good price. So I was like, yo, let me scoop it up. So this game is Signalis. So in this game, let me just show you the back of it. Remember our promise. Discover terrifying secrets, challenging puzzles, and nightmarish creatures in a tense and melancholic experience of cosmic dread and classic psychological survival horror. So in this game, like I said, it's a survival horror game. So if I can compare it to anything, it's a mixture of like a bunch of games. It's a mixture between Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil. It's like a mixture of those games. And so if you're in those survival horror games, you'll love this game. Oh yeah, and Cyberpunk as well. Far as it's in this futuristic type world, it's like in this futuristic type world. That's how it relates to Cyberpunk. Metal Gear is a top-down view, and it looks like how that Metal Gear Solid looked, the older Metal Gear Solid, and the Resident Evil, because of the survival horror, picking up items, looking for items to kill these enemies and whatnot. So in this game, pretty much you're in this cyberpunk type world. You have these different nations. Pretty much you have your two different individuals, and in this like nation you have your replica, and you have the I think it's Groot. Is one is like admin, the other ones are like the workers, and pretty much that's what you are, a replica. So pretty much it starts off as your ship crash. Your replica named Alyssa, and she wakes up in a crashed ship looking for her partner. So in her pursuits of looking for her partner, she's searching through this snowy land and makes it pretty much to this mining facility. So she makes it to this mining facility where she goes, and the people at this mining facility have gone rogue and insane. So you're trying to traverse this mine and look for your partner. So and going about transversing this and looking for your partner, you run into these enemies. So that's where the story kind of begins, and you start seeing the top-down survival horror, solving puzzles, all those type things. Great game. You kind of can see a little bit right here how it looks. Trying to get the glare off and trying to show it off to you. You see how it looks like that top down Metal Gear. The puzzles, you gotta push certain buttons and whatnot to solve these puzzles and stuff like that. So if you're in those Resident Evil, Metal Gear, always love that top down Metal Gear. I remember the one on Game Boy Color. I had that one. Well, I still got it now. I just recently got it again. That was a great game. I love that game. I had lost the game, and the price was skyrocketed for that game. So I was able to pick it up again. So I was glad to pick it up. But beside the point, Signalis, pick this game up. Great game. You'll probably love it. So next game. These next couple games, I'm kind of zoom through a little bit. Because they're pretty much self-explanatory. So the next game is PS5 game, Train Life, a railway simulator. So pretty much in this game, it's a train simulator. Develop your company, drive trains, manage your company. So pretty much in this game, you're gonna be driving trains. The thing what made me pick it up, because I work on trains, I actually fix trains. My job. So that kind of piqued my interest, this game right here. So you're transporting passenger goods and one to one of the 186 stations. So 10,000 kilometers of tracks all over Europe. The fate of the company is in your hands. So you're over in Europe and you're dropping off, picking up passengers, picking up items, and it's a train simulator. So let's open up a little bit, kind of see. It's kind of turned a little bit. So Orient Express Train Edition. So train simulator. Next game. It's kind of dealing with that simulator style. I got another game. Both of these games are pretty cheap, so that's why I got them. The next game is Real Farm Simulator, or Real Farm, and it's a simulator as well. This premium edition has the base game, potato pack, so DLC. So in this game, you grow your way to success in a Real Farm Premium Edition. So you're pretty much taking care of your farm. You're a farmer, and you're pretty much pull your own roots, fire up your tractor, and start your real farm. So pretty much in this game, you're farming, you're going about using your tractors and cultivating your farm. So let's open this up. So it's real farm game. So I picked that up as well. All right. Next game is a PS5 game as well. It's a racing game. So that game is Grid Legends for the PS5. So in this game, you create dream races, design events, incredible motorsport variety, big rigs, and against hypercars in a London drifting around Yokohama docks. Join racing thrill seekers, jump into the edge of action racing, friends or nemesis in a long-lived in a live hop and cross-platform play. Become a racing legend. Take spotlight. Turn the alarm off. Sorry about that. So groundbreaking virtual production racing story co-starring as well as Grid biggest ever career. So pretty much this has a story mode and like a sport. It's almost like a sports documentary as well. Has a great story that kind of develops, and he becomes this racer. It looked pretty interesting to me. I think they released this at a bad time. I think when Gran Turismo came out, they released this, so it kind of took a hit because of that. That is Grid Legends. Next thing, let me just show it off real quick. Hold on a second, let me pause it and I'll show you.